Here we are, 2024. Dan and Dane, we're back on the couch. Mate, you must be turning what, 70 this year?
Oh, 76. Closer to retirement. Every year is a year closer to retirement.
1 year too long.
I tell you what, though, it's going to take me a while to get used to saying 2024 rather than 2023.
Yeah, maybe a week, and then you'll be into it. Yeah. So, actually, what we're going to talk about this week is going to be what is holding you back from getting your financing done. So, when you go through, the bank wants to know what else you pay for. Right? Over to you, man. What are some of the things that always you find as a bit of a sticking point?
There's some absolute finance killers out there. And like, I'll concede, because our process is so meticulous and detail-oriented, we'll go through the process over sometimes a pretty protracted period of time, and life circumstances change. But there's some things you can avoid, and one of the big things is consumer debt. And I'm talking, this could be salary sacrifice, this can be a car loan, worst of ever. This can be caravans, this can be boats, this can be motorbikes. It's really those optional extras that you go out and buy in your life. And I understand, sometimes your car breaks down, you need a new car, you got to go and sort that out. But I'll tell you what, they really just absolutely flog you when it comes to the eyes of the banks. Because the banks go, I can see that you've got a new loan there. That loan costs you an extra $1,000 a month.
Yep.
And that might have been your surplus income that was allowing you to even go and get that loan in the first place. So wherever possible, if you've already, you've done the hard work, you've got your pre-approvals in place, you found a property, all those things are going your way. If you're going to go and buy a caravan or a boat or something like that and get a loan associated with it, make sure you go and check back with your finance team or your property advisor before you finally pull that trigger. Because I tell you what, it can absolutely crush you. What else, mate?
Absolutely, man. Well, I always liken it to being in a pool. Right? The bank wants to know who else is in the pool with them. Where is your money going to? So little things like HEX, right? Out of sight, out of mind. I understand that. But HEX is still a debt. It does take a portion of your income. So when they're sitting there and they go, all right, you earn $90,000 a year, but where does the outgoings go? Straight away, there's going to be a portion of your living expense, what it costs for you to operate day to day. So they're going to go, all right, so that's to the side. So where am I going to fit in and find that my repayments are going to come from? That's what the bank's trying to find out. So taking on any debt, any consumer debt, or any outgoings above your living expenses is definitely worth the question, because it can be the thing that tips you over the edge and not able to get finance on that property.
Absolutely. So I think it's critically important. When you're going and doing that first assessment, you really got to understand that you've got to pass on all the relevant information, be really transparent, because I'll tell you what, bad news doesn't get better with age.
Yeah, and you don't want that coming out right on your finance date either. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you next week. Hope you had a great Christmas, and see you then.